any difference from Siege X to now. It's pretty much the same. We're going to be getting maps that get modernized, which is basically just taking the lighting on the current maps and making them look similar to the first few years of Siege. I'm glad they're doing this, but at the same time, the lighting wasn't really that big of an issue. Like, was it hard to see people?
Ah, dude, look at old Coastline. It showed it for a second.
Current maps and making them look similar to the first few
Chad, this is how Coastline used to look on night maps.
years of
Like, tell me this isn't the coziest, like, you've ever been in your life. This was old Siege, bro. Like, I swear, night maps did so much, bro.
Siege. I'm glad they're doing this, but at the same time, the lighting wasn't really that big of an issue. Like, was it hard to see people sometimes? Because that entire problem is thrown out the window. Now operators are highlighted with the enemy color. That's insane. This heavily affects the game. You know what else heavily affects the game? The random changes to fire extinguishers, gas pipes, smoke detectors, metal detectors, fire hydrants, stoves, garbage cans, a literal pile of cow shit. No, but seriously, they took the time to add little changes around the map, or reworks that overall don't truly affect the game that much. It's a nice touch, but it's not necessary. You have things like gas lines that typically get shot out by defenders before the round even starts. Fire extinguishers are just left there and people don't really like interact with it ever. And metal detectors require an entire utility slot in order to turn them off. In reality, you just end up making a super loud noise with the EMP that doesn't exactly do much against the beeping of the metal detector. There's also better textures on these modernized maps,
You end up making more noise EMPing it. Like.
Good, I do like that. The last thing that makes Siege X is the new rappel system. You can hop into windows.
This is great. I think this is... I was excited about this one. This is, like, good.
If you break them as you go in, you can sprint now. You can also rotate to other sides of the building that you rappel onto. They also have a few bugs of people being able to rappel through ceilings and abusing whichever map with that bug until it's either patched or taken out. We also got banter between operators. Yay. And I can check out my gun. That's cool. I know there were other things that got announced at the reveal. I will talk about Dual Front later, but those pieces of content should be happening anyways, in my opinion. Altogether, Siege X doesn't really make sense in my eyes. It was obviously to get people interested. It was to bring old players back. It was just to re-innovate the game that we have now. But why do this if they weren't going to fix the core problems? Making the game free to play is a good thing for getting new players, but it is
wholly based. Yeah, what is the point of releasing Siege X if you're not going to fix any of the core problems with the game? Wait for it. There is no point.